and they said Grounded 2 was like 3 times bigger. Hey, but they weren't counting the skybox, so... Oh, the ground's not even real! God damn it! Not even the ground is real! I thought in a game called Grounded, at least the ground would be real. What's happened? But let's take a moment. Thank you, Conqueror. Let's take a moment to remember Steve. Steve's the name of my beard. It's not like the best. We should have put it. We should have put the storage over here, and then the grow zone over here. We kind of did those in the inverse order, but like this still isn't bad for the most part, other than that part there. So I don't know why it's like growing so slowly. One of the spiciest sauces you can get, and I'm going to die. Here we go. Right, and then there it is. Oh god, it's we could just wear it like this. Actually, it's not even that bad. I got another one prepared, but we can actually just wear it like this. How's that? Is that sexy enough for you? These alpacas keep getting pregnant all the time as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now it changed. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you stop moving as I'm counting? God damn it, it just keeps moving. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, for God's sake, we got there in the end. There's 8 of them. That's all we need. Sexy hydrating, make it super sexy. Super sexy? I'll do my best. Why is there still a mountain here? We're in space. Why are the towers in space? Hold on.
Debris field clear.
My tower did make it to space.
Turn maneuver.
Wait, the whole mountain has come with us. We flew the mountain into space. And the tower.
Coordinates.
Incredible.
Let's do just a...
Oh no, he's doing white face. Cancel him. Starting to feel better and better by the minute. Hey guys, sleep on this. Where did that go? Why did it land at my feet? Get up there. Oh, somehow it's still got most of them. Except you, the lucky one. You get a bullet instead. Very lucky. Daddy Spider Pants. I would have you all refer to me from now on as Daddy Spider Pants. Anything else is honestly offensive, and you should feel ashamed. Oh, is this all ice? Oh, this feels like this is really risky. Oh, yep. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, she's got those mega kissy lips. Give us a kiss, love. Oh.
Hello there.
Hello. Why is my light not working properly? That's a bit better. Great start. Hello everyone and welcome to Valheim. How we doing? It's Saturday, weekend time. Hope everyone's doing well. Deathix, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the salute. Was that because of a, was there a clip where I died? That's standard. I saw the Terraria clip where I got eviscerated. I didn't see the ones before that though. Hey, average dumbass, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're well. Pog, I almost had to 07 to my streak. 10 stream streak. Very tasteful, Deathix. I appreciate you being here. 10 streams in a row. I'm so goddamn tired. Look, it's my fault. I went to sleep really late. The stream ended like relatively late and then I was still up for way too long after that. And then I was really tired. And then I had to do the big edit and just cooked. But I still feel tired, so it's still the reality. Master Melvin has some words for me because of my 10 stream streak. Yeah?
A picture is worth 1,000 words, but in this economy I'd still need the Sistine Chapel.
Ain't that the truth? And then you could almost afford half a house for a week. Capitalism. Playing Subnautica again, but watching videos or streams in the background like this one makes it a little bit less scary. Yeah, I mean, I think that was, I think Rubber Ducks was doing the same thing. Well, I don't know if they ended up actually going back to Subnautica, but I think they wanted to, and they were like, oh yeah, with the stream in the background, it's not as bad. Just a little bit of background noise so that you can, you know, face your fears. My fear is that the game crashes from an 8,000 meter tower. That's my fear. And you can really tell that it was struggling in the last few episodes of that. I think an episode goes out tonight, actually, of that. Is it the last one? If it's not the last one, it's got to be very close to the last one. Because I've already got 4 episodes of Valheim queued up, ready to release. But I'm just waiting for... Well, I'm waiting for the schedule. Okay, let me check. My computer is going so slow for some reason. Yes. Oh, no, it's not actually. No. There's the episode tonight where we built the rocket inside the mountain. And then next week is when we launch the rocket and finish the playthrough. So, it's almost done. Let me just log into Tiltify as well. So I have that open. I keep forgetting to have that open at the start. Because we are doing a fundraiser. We are doing a big charity drive. What are they up to at the moment? Why is that saying... Oh, yeah, here we go. 1.6 million pounds. Wow. That's a lot of pounds. We're up to 100 out of 200 on our stream, but altogether, that's how much they're at. I played Subnautica recently. I played on hardcore and my game crashed and I lost 7 hours of gameplay. I restarted. Aside from my, like, obvious, complete, like, skill issue, mainly, like, consistency, ending in, like, just a stupid mistake getting me killed. I would be terrified that the game would just crash at some stage, something would go wrong, and then I would just lose everything. And if that happened, I would never start again. I would just be like, nah, I'm done. I already don't like do hardcore stuff because I'm just not cut out for it, but oh boy. Most recent one was Markiplier and Jacksepticeye one. Yeah, so that went out a few days ago, I think. The one where we build the rocket. I think we build all of the rocket, or maybe most of the rocket. That releases 2 hours from now, and then the final installment is in 4 days. So whenever that is, I think that means that it would be the Wednesday one, something like that. I don't know. I haven't died yet, but that's because I avoid any area with even the slightest danger, like the plague. You can get away with that for a while, but then when you need to start doing some of the more, like, some more of the story stuff, or you need some of the more rare resources, or just like stuff you can't find in the safe shallows, then you just don't have a choice, and you have to go into like the Lost River and stuff. And that's when it starts getting spicy. Honestly, I think one of the things that killed me the most in that game was warpers. I think I died a handful of times to oxygen deprivation, drowning, also known as. A couple times to only a very small amount of times to actual reapers, like leviathans, reaper leviathans or ghost leviathans or anything. And like most of the time actually to fall damage because of jumping off the tower, deliberately getting myself killed. But yeah, a lot of it was warpers. A lot of stuff that wasn't like fall damage or whatever. My base is always in the sparse reef. I make it there for the single best scanner room area. Which one's the sparse reef? I don't remember all the names of all of them. Is that the one near the sea traders, or is that Grand Reef? Yeah, but I need a prawn suit for the Lost River. The moment I have a prawn suit, I'm not scared of anything. Yeah, fair. Because even if you run into like a reaper in the prawn suit, it takes them like 5 or 6 attempts to actually kill you. Assuming you didn't repair in between. And I think it might even be more than that. Like, you're pretty unstoppable in the prawn suit. The biome that has life pod 19. I don't know where I don't remember where life pod 19 was. That game was fun though. Glad we played it. And you know what else I'm glad we're playing? Valheim! 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 God damn it, Valheim! What was that about? That took forever. Except Ghost Leviathans, the Reapers are scary because they're big and loud, and the Ghost Leviathans unsettling for the design as well. Yeah. I think the Ghost Leviathans do a bit more damage to you, don't they? The only thing that you have to worry about with the prawn suit is like the sea dragon, pretty much though. It's next to the Grand Reef, but not the Sea Trader's Path. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure I'd recall it if I saw it, but... Alright, we're gonna play some Valheim. Well, let's see. Welcome back, everyone, to my Christmassy abode in Valheim. We have some presents under the Christmas tree. Oh, why is there venison in a box under a tree? That's gonna be gross. Oh well, not my problem. Yeah, we've got this place. This is looking schmick, nice and comfortable, as per usual. I have built up this area. We've added the cauldron over here. Put it under the smokestack. Put it under the chimney so that goes up there properly. We have added the anvil, so the forge is a little better. We're going to be working on getting the bucket. We've built ourselves a cart, which we use to get a bunch of resources, including mainly tree-related resources, but also tin and copper. So just before the stream, or today, off-stream, there we go, that's what I was looking for. Off-stream, I flattened out a bunch of this to prepare for new buildings to go in. Last episode, we built this, which is our little dining hall with our big table in here. Very tasteful. So we can have a nice, delicious meal if we wanted to. So we don't have to suffer the RimWorld debuff of 8 without a table. Goes on a sadistic rage or something. We now have a table. I also moved the bees over to here. I moved Beyonce, and I added a second one. We have double Beyonce. And I think that's about it. So this time I want to focus on building some more buildings. I'm thinking like a small shack somewhere, wherever we've got a little bit of space, just like a very small little abode, maybe like around here. And then I'm thinking maybe like some sort of big warehouse kind of thing over here. Maybe filled with a bunch of chests, and we can just put everything in there. And I'm thinking like 2, maybe 3 stories with like rafters and all sorts of things. So I think that's going to be some good fun. And that's it. Oh, also I realized, I can't remember when I realized, it was probably just after the stream, but I can actually get a bronze pickaxe now, I think. But maybe I need the next tier of... I know I can get it, I just need 10 bronze. So that would make the mining of tin and copper much quicker. So it could be worth getting that. I'm gonna need a better pickaxe, and I'm gonna need more houses, more buildings. I think I might do the buildings first though, because I have all the resources for that. And then after that we might work on getting our bronze pickaxe. Wait, is that an actual debuff? Wait, are you replying to Deathix? Alright. So, let's start with a little house. I reckon over here, I might need a little bit of extra space here. So I might just dig this out just a smidge. And then we'll put a little house here. Now that I've gotten the hang of the terraforming a lot better, it's far less frustrating. I'm still not great at it, but it works a lot better than it did previously. I mean, look at that. Pretty much got that in one. I used to have to do it like a whole bunch of times, but now that I know how it works, it's nowhere near as bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright. Yeah, so let's just build a little shack here. The 8 without a table thing. Oh, so... yeah, it is. Essentially, yes. Because they always go... when they go into a sadistic rage, they'll be like... the last straw was... and it's like a meme within the community that... last straw was 8 without a table. It's only like a -2, but it's like... they seem to always put it as the reason that they went insane. Alright, let's get ourselves a nice little floor over here to start with. This is going to be fairly modest. Maybe do it on an angle like that. Maybe like a... I just basically want it enough space to have like a bed and maybe a campfire or something. So like just this I think will do. I might need to go down here to level that. Do I have to mine that out? Yeah, that'll do. Nice. Alright. Then we get some walls in. This should be a pretty quick one to bang up. And I'm thinking we make this like a slanted roof. What do I want it snapping there? So we'll go higher on this side. Not like that. That's not what I want. And then lower on the other side. Imagine that IRL. The killer claims his reason for the massacre was not being given a table to eat at. I can't take it anymore! Just shoots up an entire town because he didn't have a table to eat his food at. Tracks. Alright. That side. And then over this side. I'm out of wood. If I step over here, look at all the wood I've got. 600 wood. We should almost... Now, the tower is what's going to be at the center of the village. But I almost think that we should have the warehouse at the center. Party! Hey, Raiders, how you doing? Sandflies, how you doing? Welcome to Sandflies. Welcome in, Raiders, how are you? Welcome to my building stream, where I don't have any wood, so I have to stand over here to get wood. That's how it works. How are things going? How was your stream? What are you playing? Some Valheim? No. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Don't think I've ever played that before. What's that like? Let's do a door there. Bosh. Happy Jingle Jam. Happy Jingle Jam. It's terrible, but Jingle Jam, oh no. That bad, was it? Happy Jingle Jam, everyone. You guys enjoying a little bit of Jingle Jam celebratory goodness. We love to see it. I am currently building a little Viking village. We've got the dining hall over there. This is like my longhouse barn looking thing with the smelter out the back. I'm building just a little shack here. This is just going to be someone's house. And then I want to build like a massive warehouse over there, which I'm looking forward to. Galaxy of Heroes is less a game and more a state of being. And that state of being is pain by the sounds of it. So why did you put yourself through that? Was it just because it was going to be funny to have a game that's bad? Bad games night. Man, I've been wondering for a long time if I should do like a bad games night. I don't think anyone would watch, but it would be kind of funny. Missing requirement. I've got to stand over here. Correct! Oh, we got a sexy hydration. That's why you did that. Alright, hold on. Let's scare all the new viewers off. Here, let's go. Donate to charity. Got him. Hey, Heckler, how you doing? Welcome in. How goes it? Alright, I need to be back there. Let's put the wall there and there so that I can get... No, that's upside down. That won't work. Change the snap. Oh, I've fallen! It's fine, I can reach from here. Stop panicking, everyone. Wait, do these? Oh, I thought those triangular pieces might have had boards on the inside of... Well, like on one side of them. They don't. Chonk. There we go. Someone rip his shirt off. Please! Save us! Take his clothes off! Wait, what? Alright, I need this roof. This is the roof I need. If I stand here... I mean, I should just go get some more wood from the chest. So that I don't have to fiddle around with the distance of it. It's not that far away. Is this the 3rd day in a row you're wearing this shirt? No, I think it's the 4th. Oh, actually no, because I didn't wear it. I had nights off, so that doesn't quite work. Unfortunately, I don't have like a secondary one this year. Because I ripped it last year. For charity. Although I thought I did have
You're
like...
not planning on burning anything with that, are you?
I hope not. Everything's made out of wood. I thought I did have a spare one at some stage, but... I don't know. Does this... Oh, that's a full one. Can I do anything fancy with that? I mean, maybe that could just... Because I am thinking probably a campfire in here. Maybe if we have, like... just one part of it. Did you see my DMs? Which ones? I definitely saw some of them. Oh, actually, I've got an idea. Let's get rid of this.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
That's right. I meant to do everything I just did. Alright, chuck that there. Have myself a snack. Let's have some venison. Alright, let's go this one. Come on. There we go. Am I going to be able to get that wood up there? Can I, like, grab it from here? Oh, yeah, I can. Tell your last night... Tell you... No, sorry. For you, last night, I DM'd you the link for the corpse explosions. Ah, yes. Yeah, yeah. I have installed that, yeah. That's installed. And I've tested it, and I believe it's working. Okay, I think
whatever they tell you, it is definitely not a cult.
Yeah, why would you bring that up? Did somebody ask? No, surely not. Alright, I'm gonna leave it like that for now, and then if we build a chimney... You know what? The chimney would probably be like on the side there. We'll just rip the wall out to fix it. It'll be fine. We need some torches, which I can only build from this corner. Oh, I can get just to there. Oh, now it's looking more homely. You love to see it. Now, do I... Do I have like a separated living and dining area? I think yes. We can have like a little sleeping area in here. And I do mean little. Just a door there. Nope, not that one. Did you install that other mod I gave you? No, I didn't. I just installed the explosion one. Come on. God, this door being open. I didn't. Alright, that's there. So then we'll have like a table in here. So that they don't get eat without a table debuff. This is just a stool, isn't it? Yeah. Is there like a slightly smaller table? Maybe we just have it up against the wall. And then we have some chairs there. Okay, I think I probably just used up a bunch of my fine wood. I've just realized these two areas are the same size. Oh well. I need more wood. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go grab some. I might see if I can grab 2 stacks this time. Nah, I thought that would happen. What am I carrying now? Oh, I'm fine now. Okay. Exploding heads? You have the power of Satan. No, it's a mod that makes it so when you kill the enemy, they drop their stuff immediately instead of it's like a 1-second delay before they explode and drop everything, which is just kind of annoying. Alright, let's put that there. I think I might...
It's time for habitual violence.
Always. Might get rid of that. And that, because they're not quite in the right spot anyway. And I might... I'm gonna need to go grab some resin. Too far away from the chests. Gee, it doesn't really have a very big radius. I really wish there was a way to increase that radius. Let's have them there, and then maybe one in this corner. What else could we have in here? I thought you would have liked running around with an equipable tankard. Oh, is that what the mod was? I didn't even have a chance to look at what it even was. Oh, that's right. I wanted a fire in here. Oh, gee, those things take a bit to make. Alright. Where can I put a fire? It'll have to be in here. Oh, I might have to move... I might have to rearrange everything because it'll have to be at the back. Okay, god damn it. Everything has to be changed. I have to switch these around. Okay, at least I know where everything's gonna go. Alright, so we want a door, which is going to be here. Wall there. Bed goes here. That's that way, isn't it? Yeah. And then we want another torch in the corner. And a torch over here. Okay, cozy. The bed is slightly sticking into the wall, so now I have to make it again. God damn it. Oh, it didn't look like that when I placed it. I'm like looking at the headboard and it's not like that. And then I place it and it is. Okay, it's off the wall now. Great. And then the table is going to be at this end. I might put another light there. And let's have chairs again. And then this I'm going to knock out to make space for the fireplace. This will be the fireplace right here. I'm going to try and do similar to what I did with the other, like with my main house. Don't know how I'm going to do it, but I am going to have to knock this out a little bit further. Oh, not right now. Come on, guys. The forest is moving. I haven't eaten anything good at the moment. These guys are the worst. Alright, I killed the shaman. He's the big problem. This guy's the next problem. Okay, I don't have enough. I don't have enough stamina. Is the problem. Okay, he's dead. Now this weapon's like great for crowd clear, but it's not as good for like single target damage. Which is a problem with those bloody shamans. Oh, that's not even the shaman. That's the brute. Beyonce, get him! I think Beyonce's asleep. Missed. If I go in here, will I get a buff? Ooh, I don't want to break my stuff. Told it to block. How did that just swing straight through all of them? Oh, I shouldn't have attacked him. Okay, I got the brute. It's mainly just that shaman. That's the problem. Oh, he got me! Really? Alright, I'm gonna have to try and go to somewhere inside so that I can heal up better. I don't know if this is doing anything. I think I have to be actually inside, not just in shelter. Is this working? Hey! You stop that! Get off my lawn. Oh, he got me again! I hate these shamans. These shamans are actually the worst. Any of the healing that I just did is completely gone because of that stupid poison attack. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and then that prick just chipped me for one.
Hello there.
Hey, Tio. Nah, nah, okay, cool, so I'm dead. May as well try and take him down with me. That move is so BS. The cold just affects your stamina regen, not your health regen. How did he know that was you without looking? I know these things. You're still here! Bugger off! Only took 2 hits as well. I just couldn't hit him before. You want some? Pricks. We definitely need better defenses. Alright, have I got everything on? I think so. Now, back to what I was doing. Building my little fireplace here. Maybe for consideration, instead of just better defenses, a one-handed weapon. No, I like my two-handed weapon. I don't want a one-handed weapon, I want the two-handed weapon. Oh, am I ever encumbered?
Quicksilver Mine is the best mine in Dawnstar, and you can tell those Ironbreaker miners I said so.
I will. Is it because I'm like mining out these rocks here that you felt that worth mentioning? Okay, there we go. That should be a bit better. Should be able to fit it in there. I mean, you mostly use your two-handed weapon, but when you're out of stamina, you can swap out. Yeah, I don't want to do that though. I have wood on me. Oh, I'm outside of the build zone, aren't I? Yeah, the build zone ends just there. Of course it does. Alright, I think I might... Just trying to think of how to do this. How did I do it last time? The way I did it last time actually was insanely expensive. I'm trying and do it better this time. If I put something in there... it's in Misk, isn't it? That might be too low? It might be alright. Keep doing that. Missing requirements because I'm not in the right spot. Okay, I think that should be fine. I don't think I have a way of relighting it though. That's the one problem with this one. The reason that I had the other one the way that I did was so that I could add stuff to it if I needed to. I'm sure it will be fine.
Believe, believe, believe.
I will, and I do. Don't have a workbench. Now I do. Come on. Okay, maybe if I go inside now. God, it's so finicky right now. Stop! Alright, let's change the snap. There we go, that's better. And I think that needs to be a small one. If I can get it on there. There we go. And then I think I need one of these. Oh. Oh, no, no, that won't work. Because that's flat there. What have I done there? Alright, I might have to put another workbench out here, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get to where I need to go. I mean, that fits the aesthetic anyway, having that there. Okay, how do I get this to look right? I think it needs to go with this. I think it needs to attach up there. And then whatever that means for that part of the house. For the wall. Keep falling off. I think this will work.
Don't leave before you hear what I have to tell you. You'll regret it.
I'll leave whatever the hell I want. There we go, that'll work.
I am stronger as part of the Holy Log Empire than I could ever be alone.
He's right. Strength in log. I was going to say in numbers, but no, just log. I put that other one in the wrong spot. I've attached it to the roof, which is slightly across, I think. There we go. Like that is what we want. There it is. And then if we go... like that. There. We got a little smokestack out there. Blessings of log upon you, Duke. In the name of the pine, the beech, and the holy birch. Amen. How you doing? Alright, let's put some torches outside this house as well. Beautiful. And then... so that will need a cooking rack there. This needs to move over slightly. Let's go there, I think. And then this will need to have a part in front of it to catch the smoke. Like that.
We did it!
We did. Look at us go. And then cooking rack. Right there. Get rid of... No! Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Whoopsie daisy. Just bust up the house. Don't worry about it. Okay. I meant to go in here, select that, and middle click so I can remove that thing. Okay. That's not too bad. We should have something above the fireplace though. Like maybe an item stand? And I think I have like a... Yeah, I have a shaman's head I can put on it. Absolutely. Beautiful. He gets cooked. Okay, I love this. I almost like this house more than mine now. It's simple, but effective. Leave that open. Leave this one closed. There we go. There's our new shack. Okay, very nice. I would love to be able to do like stone paths between all of these as well. I'm assuming eventually you can, but not yet. Have you considered doing what you meant to do? I considered it once for a moment, and then I thought, nah. That's for cowards. Alright, let's just stack a bunch of things. And then let's get the wood back out. So that's that one. That actually ended up being a little larger than I thought. I thought that was going to be fairly small, but then I added like the dining room as well as the bedroom. And like when you go in, clearly it can't be any larger than this. Like this is, sorry, any smaller than this. This is like perfect size. But it ends up being a lot bigger than expected. And then especially with like the chimney at the back there. Alright, so then I guess we put in the warehouse. Now this is going to be much more of an undertaking because this is going to be a pretty big structure. Let's just pick up some of this crap lying around. So somewhere along here, somewhere in this big open area here is where it'll be. Pick up all this stuff. So I'm wondering if I should like, maybe I should start putting in the walls now and like wall some of it. And then if we have to change the walls later, we have to change the walls later. Maybe we like do a section and then we just remove it later on because these bloody grey dwarfs keep coming in, taking our jobs, messing the place up. They're getting quite tiresome. So I might build the warehouse first and then I might do like a wall, like a palisade across the front and maybe just around all of the stuff that I've terraformed at the moment. And then we'll work from there. Okay, let's go there. Now this has got to be a big bastard. Is that going to be... I was afraid of that. I'm going to have to level it to this other side. It's a bit of an incline there. So I'm going to need it to start lower down. If I just do this, that might be enough. Just doing that. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it all up here though, aren't we? Damn it. No, bar steward. Okay, can I just get rid of that one part? No. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. I'm definitely gonna need another crafting table over this side. Right, this is all gonna have to go. No. There we go. This part is all gonna be tedious. Having to like mine it back to the right level. I thought I already had it all the right level, but it's obviously close but not quite. That. Get rid of this. Any little bits poking through the floor has to go. Damn it. Ah, I was afraid of that. Alright, we'll fix that in a sec. Let's get more of the floor in. It's still gonna need to be bigger than that. It's gonna be a big chungus, this one. Bigger? I think it needs to be bigger. Can I get rid of some of these? No. No. God damn it. These are going to be annoying. I think I'm going to have to get rid of some of these. If there's like gaps underneath the floor, it's not really a problem. Because you can't see them anyway. I do still know they're there though.
Stay a while and listen.
Hey Rubber Ducks, enjoy your lurk. No, there's still dirt in my floor. That one has to be beaten out. Nope, that doesn't work. Missing requirement. Oh, I was outside of the... No, stop! Okay, I think that's fine. Can I beat this one off? No. This one? No. I stand there. God damn it! Okay. Now, does that need to go one further? Does it need one extra line? Or is that large enough? The door's going to be around here somewhere. I think it has to go one more. Last line of the warehouse floor. Whoa, why did it go down? Oh, you prick. God damn it. Had that part all sorted. There we go. Okay. Nope. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I knew that was going to happen when I did that. I was standing too high. Okay, there we go. The age-old question. Is that large enough? Yes, is the answer. Whether she says it or not. I might take a nap. It's still going to be nighttime when I wake up. Because it's only just turned nighttime and it always just seems to be still nighttime when I wake up. But at least it will skip through some of the night. Yeah, it looks like it's even darker than when I went to sleep. God damn it, what kind of time of day do you call this? Alright, I'm gonna put a... Oh, I don't have enough wood. Hold on, chat, I've just gotta go get wood. Oh, that's... Oh yeah, there we go. No, I'm good. I've got heaps more wood. I got loads of wood. I can put half of these rocks away. I don't need those. Alright. This is the new warehouse. I'm gonna build a crafting table. Actually, I'll build a wall first so I know where to put it next to. And that will be the door, so we may as well just slam that in now. Also, I very much need a snack. Let's have some snacks. There we go. Especially in case of Grey Dwarf attack. Alright. First little layer done there. Now let's go add ourselves a crafting table out the side somewhere. Probably here. It probably won't extend it quite as much as I was hoping, but it's where it kind of makes the most sense for it to be. And let's get some torches. Gotta stay lit. So we've got, yeah, it barely extended it at all, really. Because the other one... Do I have one in there? I think I've got one on the side of this. I've got one out the back of that one, and I've got one in there. This place has taken shape, though. Ah, this is great. Okay, so let's whack on a second kind of level here. Man, that sun is just a little bit bright. I was just complaining about how dark it was, so... You know what? I have nothing to complain about anymore. It's no longer dark. Missing requirement. Missing wood. Have I already gone through all of that wood? Damn, Daniel. Get all that. Let's put these Grey Dwarf heads in here because I don't need those on me. Yeah, I don't know if we're actually going to have enough wood to build this warehouse. I knew it would take a lot of wood, but I think I underestimated. I think I underestimated how much wood that smaller shack was gonna use. And so then this one is just gonna take a bit more. Alright, now I would like to have multiple stories on this, so I'm gonna add like a floor around the top here. This is just gonna be like, I think this will come out 2 spaces, and then you'll be able to walk around up there. That'll go like that. Will this be able to support its own weight? It should be able to, right? Although, you know what actually would just look better anyway if I have like pillars underneath these corners to make it look like it's being supported. Even if they're not necessary. I'm out of wood again. Damn. Going through it quick. We're gonna have to go on a wood chopping expedition. This is gonna have to be fixed. Nope. Oh, my lantern. Okay. I shouldn't hit my head on the way in. There we go. The sun! Somebody turn off the sun! No, don't do that. Then it'll be too dark. And I'll be complaining about that again instead. Okay, there we go. And then we get some pillars. Ooh, do I use log poles? Oh, I kind of feel like I might need to use log poles. Actually no. No, I don't want to like waste that. This will be fine. This looks fine. Okay, nice. Love it. Maybe raft next? I don't think that's like specifically on my radar yet, but that's it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to use these kinds of stairs because otherwise it'll take way too long to get up there. Actually, let's have a look because I think it takes twice the amount. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. I was thinking about this setup specifically. No, let's do this. A big old staircase up the center. I hope I've made this the right length to accommodate for this. Oh, I am the perfect length. I mean, the warehouse is the perfect length. Look at that. That is exactly what I was wanting. Definitely deliberate that I managed to get it exactly the right length there. Definitely not a complete fluke. Alright, now. I want to do something different with this top floor. I don't want it to just be everything square like we've been doing. So I'm thinking, can we do something like...
It isn't a sex thing.
It might be. Can we do something like this? How does that look? It doesn't quite sit there right, does it? So I can do it like that. And then I'm thinking, trim this a little bit. I don't know if I do like something like that, or if that's gonna look a bit funky. Oh no, I've completely misjudged that, haven't I? Well, actually, you'd put these parts in, wouldn't you? Like this.
Ah, crap. We lost him.
Who did we lose?
He was expendable.
They're dead. Whoever they were. Okay, this could be alright. I just need to then... Maybe that goes up like this all the way to there. And then maybe we have another one of those. No, that's not gonna work, is it? How do I get like a little corner there? I don't know if I can. Maybe I don't need to. Guys, I can't do it from this angle. Come on. There we go. Go like that. Where is that snapping to there? Oh, it is snapping into like there. Thank you, thank you. Maybe this? No. Oh, that's just at the complete wrong angle there. Like that. Okay, I think that could work. We'll see how it looks when we've kind of put it all in. But I think that could work. That.
Now it's important to remember that we don't have to kill him, but we're going to.
Every time we're going to. Alright. Yeah, so if I do more of those. Okay, I think I've got this sorted. I just need... I'm out of wood, so I can't do it at the moment. There's a piece of wood up there. Can I get that piece of wood? Also, I need another straw. Whoa! There we go, I got it. Yeah, I think this will work fine, actually. Maybe if I put like a... Yeah, that's it. That's the part that'll tie it in nicely. Just that extra little pillar in the corner. Kind of sounds sarcastic, but genuinely that will actually tie things in a little bit better, I think. And then maybe even doing like a line across there. Oh, I think I'm out of wood. I must have some inside, surely. So much resin. No wood though. So I'm gonna be able to maybe finish the part that I'm doing. But that'll be it. I'll have to go get some more wood. That, and then we go the angles. Stop doing that. Stop rotating, or zooming out rather. Is that how that works down here? No, I thought it... Yeah, it didn't... It's a bit lower than that. I might not be able to do it from this angle. I might have to do that part from the top. That's alright, we can do that part from the top when we need to. Okay. Spin that around. Bish bash bosh. Slap that in there. You love to see it. Go. post in there. And then I'll do like a post running across the side after I finish this. So then we might go on a little wood chopping adventure. Maybe bring back some copper and tin as well, so that we can get like a better pickaxe. Oh, I need another snack. Mushroom? Very nice. Post in the corner. I've got a little bit of wood left. So I might do the braces in the corners first and then worry about the flattening edge at the top later. So it's got to be like this. Stop! Come on, there we go. There we go. That's the spot. That's the spot right there. There. And there. I think this is actually going to be my best build so far once this is done. Ah! Okay, well I'm kind of stuck here now. So I guess I'll do it from here. Oh, can I not do that there? Bastard! Okay, fine. Go back around. Jump higher. There we go. All that reinforcing. Does this actually, would this actually reinforce the structure, having all this extra stuff here? Because I think, like personally, this is just because it just looks right to have all this here like this. But if it actually reinforces it as well, that'd be a double whammy. Alright, I am out of wood entirely now. Oh, I'm actually really happy with how that's shaping up though. Let's put some lights inside before I go. Oh no, I actually need wood for that as well. Of course I do. It will to a degree, but not amazingly so. Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's not what it's... That's not why I put them in there like that. I just thought it would look cooler for it to be like that. You know what? Windows as well. I always get the wrong angles. Oh, and I just got the wrong angle then. I had the right angle to begin with. Yeah, I'm gonna need more wood, even for that. Is there wood on the inside? Oh yeah, I think there's wood on the inside.
Not again.
Yeah, again. From the window to the wall. Till the sweat drop down my grey dwarf. What? Oh, I have enough to put that in there. There we go. Let's go grab our cart and chop some trees. All the skeeting. Mother well, no, hold on. Alright, so is there a specific place we want to go for chopping trees? I need just normal wood, so it's probably fine to just do just these trees here, right? Maybe chop some stumps so trees can grow back. This is already here, so we may as well get this. And this. Before you go, rest up. Nah. Who needs rest? Resting's for cowards. I'm not going to fight any bears, so I should be fine. I'm just chopping trees. When I go to do my copper and tin expedition, I will definitely rest up before I go. But for now, I should be right.
I'll kill you. Don't think I won't. I'll do it.
You're welcome to try. I'll kill myself first. What do you mean we literally are cowards? Speak for yourself. And the resting is really for the stamina regen. Yeah, we'll do it next time. Ooh. Daddy chill. Oh, I stacked my cart. Where did the other log go? Is that it down there? Oh no, this is it here. Let's chop these down and see what happens. That's what happens. Oh, that went down quick. And now that's gone down. Okay. That was pretty good. Gonna be almost full now. Wait, you chopped trees and they fell? Pretty revolutionary if you ask me. I have discovered a new thing here. Now you all know. You're welcome. You are now level 11. That's the third time I've leveled up to level 11. I think it must be because I've died and I've lost my skills. I thought if you got back to your corpse, you like didn't really lose that much. But I must be losing a lot more than I thought, because it's the third time I've reached level 11. Also, where did my cart go? As the only person here, it is your discovery. I have discovered felling trees. Nobody else. Alright, I'm just gonna... What? Is that just hitting the cart? Is that seriously just hitting the cart? How is it not hitting the tree? Alright, I'm gonna take the cart down to like here, just so it's nice and easy to see. Stop dying and losing your skills. It's because you lose a bit of everything, right? Yeah, I just didn't think it was so much. Because like I said, it's like the third time I've leveled up to level 11. And I've only died like maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 times. With the amount you just hit it, it's probably just an RT now. What does that mean? A retweet? Hey! Alright. Fill up the cart. Ah, that's the wrong way around. Idiot. Oh, you've chopped the CA right off the RT, the cart. I see. That's what that meant. I'm so confused. Okay, they're all just catching. There we go, they all kind of collapsed on each other there. Ah! My axe is gonna break any second now, so I'm gonna have to go back, whether I like it or not. Oh, that felled another tree. That broke something over here. Or just roll this up here a couple times. There we go. Didn't have to use my axe at all. If I leave that in that gap, and then I roll this down. Actually, can I chop this first? I'm stuck! Okay, that just broke that anyway, so that's fine. Okay, I think, yeah, my axe is broken now. Perfect timing. Alright, let's leave that there. Let's grab the cart. And let's go back over here. Now, can I just put... I might just put a chest in the warehouse to start it off. I'll probably relocate it entirely, but it means that I can just use it all from one area. I haven't figured out exactly how I want the chests to go in here. So for now, it'll just be a chest in the corner. Come on, you can make it. You can do it, Clarence! I know it's heavy. Get over it. There we go. Okay, so now we have ourselves a bunch of wood in there. hopefully be able to build a bit with that. Okay, I probably shouldn't just be kicking the cart around like this. Probably should have just picked it up. Alright, let's repair our axe. Let's take a nap. And then let's do a build. Also repair my hammer. Alright, nap time. You can't sleep at this time? What do you mean? So how do I get my rested then? Am I not allowed to rest anymore? Bruh. I take... Oh, it says resting there. But I don't have the well-rested bonus. It wouldn't let me rest. I've been swindled. Okay, let's not worry about that too much at the moment. I'm just building the actual logs here. Alright, let's get the windows in first, because I'm already on the ground floor. And little window sills there. Okay, very nice. Praise logs. Blessed be. We can actually get proper core logs now as well. Because we have chopped down some of the pines. How much wood do I have? 184. Okay, so still not an enormous amount, but something. There we go. Blessings of log upon you, in the name of the mighty oak, the spruce, and the fir tree. Amen. Maybe you're not well rested. Oh, maybe not. You know what? I'm not well rested. Maybe the reason for that is because I'm not well rested. Alright, let's put a little bracing through there. This is just completely not necessary, but it does look better. Actually, I think that really adds a lot to it. Alright, now I want to start looking at the roof, which is gonna... It's gonna make this actually look way more impressive. Actually, you know what? I don't need those ones. I need beams. Wood beam. There we go. This is truly got to be a thing that exists. Is it feeling good to be making something aesthetically rather than just as high as possible? Yeah, it's kind of nice to have something that actually looks good for once. But that being said, the main plan is still to have a giant spire to God in the center. So we're kind of going to go a bit of both. I want to be able to be like, look, I can actually make things look kind of nice if I want to. But then also, this is very silly with the big spire. Bit of column A, bit of column B. Okay, I don't have the good angle for that. Now, I don't know how well these beams are going to hold, but it'll be fine. Yeah, they don't really want to go there very well, do they? If I put some beams in here, though. Some structural beams that'll go right to the top. Hopefully that will help support it. Run them straight from the bottom to the top. Yeah, they don't quite intersect with those. But I think I can make them do that. Oh, that is not where I thought it was at all. That's not going the correct direction even a little bit. You could call the spire the boner of Valheim. Would we have it any other way? I don't think so. Does that... Oh yeah, that is... Hold on. No. Is there like a mid? Do I have to do it like that and then like that? I don't know if... Is that actually... Will that count as connected? Like, will that actually support it? Or is that just going to be aesthetic? Because it does kind of connect, but... Have you gotten any of the Black Forest logs? Yes, I have some core wood. I was hoping I wouldn't have to use any for this, like these basic parts, but if I have to, then I'll have to. I can't really get up there very well. If I change the snap. Yeah, like that. That's what I want. Don't know if this is gonna work. Maybe that worked. It's gonna work out. Having like a big central pillar or two of core wood to support the roof can be good. Yeah. I was just hoping that this would be enough. Guess we'll find out. Oh, really? That's just a little bit too short. What if I put a post there as well? That's not central though. It would have to be here. It's hard to say whether this is actually adding to anything or if it's just like being completely aesthetic. Because, I mean, that's pretty much what I was going for. But I don't know if it's going to support. Guess we'll find out when we start putting the roof on. What does it need to support?
Hello there.
Hey Andy, how you doing? It'll have to support a roof when I figure out how to even do that with this design. Not even sure how I'm going to be able to do that, if I'm honest. I may have overcomplicated the design ever so slightly. Can that go in there? No, I think the angle's wrong. Oh, actually. Hold on. If I could just, like, see what I was doing. I might need to, like, remove this or something. Can I jump that high? I can jump straight over, apparently. Not bad. Happy to have made it. It was supposed to work until 11. Well, you are welcomed here. And I'm glad you got to finish a bit earlier. Come on, get up there. You need scaffolding? Yes, I do. Correct. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Let's just build a ladder here. Just a little step. Just to get us up to here. This is fine. This is completely safe. This is work safe approved. Alright, I think if I change the snap... There we go! I think that actually is where I want it. Oh, is it like ever so slightly... not right? No, don't fall down. It's hard to tell if that's right or not. Tilting my head as if it's going to make a difference. It's because this is like not quite flat. Like it's not quite the same distance. I don't even know how that happened. Like it would have to be there somehow. Get it. We love WorkSafe approved. Yep. Absolutely. We always work safe here. Come on. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Oh yeah, and now you can see this part up here is just like snapping to the wrong spot. Oh, did I just break something else there? I don't know. Well, it probably didn't need to be there. I want it to be like that. Maybe it will just stay there. But actually, I don't know if that's now attached to anything at all. I feel like that's supposed to be hanging over rather than going under. Welcome to JustWrightGaming, where everything is ever so slightly not right. Wait! That doesn't make sense. Oh, I need snack. How have I managed to make those corners? I don't know how those corners are like just slightly off. I don't know how that even happened. It kind of needs to go up a bit more than that. Screw it. It's just going to be in there. And then like that. Oh, maybe that's what goes down here. Yeah, like that. Alright, let's go with this. We've got some kind of a start. We'll work it out. Okay, that's kind of a bit of something. We'll just do these parts first, and then we'll figure it out later when we have to redo the whole damn roof. You think Jiv would know better than to ever think things would go his way? Yeah, you would think so, but I don't. Nothing go my way. There we go. I think this will be fine. Which corners are off? All of them. Anything that is a corner is slightly off. Because for some reason when I cut the corner, it wasn't like I had to kind of phase two walls into each other. Into themselves. It wasn't like a clean corner. Okay. Can you snap it to the bottom crossbeam? Maybe. But I've done this now.
Chol chol.
And Chol Chol is with us. I think this is going to work out fine. There we go. Alright, that's the corners. Now I can get to the top and fall down. Good job. I don't think it looks bad. I think it'll be fine. And then I think I'm going to go... How do I do this part? Do I start with like this flat edge and then work out the gaps? Like if I go there? I don't have enough wood anymore. So I'm gonna have to go chopping again. Did I pick up all the wood that I dropped? I think I did. How does that look from back here? You know what? I think it'll be fine. We just have to figure out those sides. It's usually just a matter of what you've snapped to. The problem was I could only snap it to the floor because that's all I had. Because I wanted to cut off these corners to make this kind of design rather than it just being another square. And when I cut it across the corner like that, it didn't go like completely even. So that's why it was like a little bit finicky to do that, and I had to kind of combine some of the roofs. Now that's looking real nice. Do the very top next, I reckon. Yeah, maybe it would be better to start at the top, actually. But yeah, no, I think it's actually looking good. It's a little bit finicky, but I think we can get it looking pretty nice. And I very much like the idea that it's not just gonna be another barn. I like the barn aesthetic, and obviously Viking and everything, but I think this being like a little bit different is needed. Alright, off we go to chop some more trees. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I die all day. No, actually, I work all day and sadness. I don't know, I've got nothing. Cart life. Yeah, man, the cart is so handy. Glad I finally was able to invest in the cart. Hey! Leave my cart alone. Being able to just get so much more wood when you go out on a little expedition. Very handy. Alright, let's chop these down. Go away! Go away! Ah! Ah! Run! Stupid ball! Okay, we're fine. Alright, chop this one down. It's especially useful for copper. Yeah, because that stuff is heavy. Oh, they're both falling down. They're all falling down, but none of them are falling on top of each other. Might leave the cart here. Whoa! Slid underneath it. Okay, that just wants to roll that way. Tree murderer? Or? Well, actually, no, this kind of murderer. Oh, he got it. Got out of the way. There we go. No, there's 3 of them and only 1 of me. Stop that right now. Ow. Fine. Alright, let's see if I can chop this tree down and get it to land on one of these. It's going the other way. I need something to fall on all of those logs. Kinda like that. Fall that way. Ooh! Oh, there we go. Just roll that over them. Right, push this way. Whoa, there we go. Up. Chop some of these in half. Maybe this will help. I think I'm just gonna have to do it the hard way. They don't want to fall on top of each other. Yeah, well, the rested buff definitely makes a huge difference to the stamina regen. Oh, there we go. Alright, where's my cart? Have a straw. Stack some wood in my cart. And some rock. Ah, this is the life. Nice sunny green meadow. Monsters about trying to eat my flesh. Oh, they're not here at the moment, to be fair. Oh, look at that. Chopping down trees. Making a nice village. This is the male power fantasy. This is it. This is truly it. Have you started farming yet? No. I don't have... I didn't end up getting the cultivator because I got the gear instead. Because I crave violence as well. And I cannot cultivate violence as quickly as I can create violence if I attack someone. I knew I had to pick that tree up, but instead I attacked it. Alright, I think we'll just clean up these logs that I've felled, and then that'll be enough for now. Alright, there are some over there, but I think they were already there, so I'm not going to get those. I'm just going to get this one. And then that'll be enough. Alright, very cool. I'm actually full, so... stack that in there. Pick up a bit more. There we go. Let's take the cart back, see how much we've got. And hopefully this is enough to finish the barn. Sorry. Hopefully this is enough to finish the warehouse. The closer you get to it, the less janky it looks as it renders in. Also, it looks like some of this has been damaged. I think... does it like kind of turn a bit green when it's damaged? Like even the cart is a bit damaged. Yeah. Okay. Wait, is this whole wall damaged? Why is this whole wall damaged? Is it because something's like not supported correctly or something? Will it like degrade over time if it's not structurally sound? Like there's a whole top section there that's not... yeah, all of this is like damaged. Is this just going to eventually cave in? It might be overburdened. So will it just eventually collapse? Yep. Ah, that's annoying. I was hoping that because it was still standing that it wasn't like that we got just enough, but yeah, it's still going. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna have to repair it constantly. Otherwise. Hey, Memelele Papa. That's definitely how that's pronounced. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, I forgot to actually get anything from the cart. Wait, can I just... No. Oh, even all the floors are like... kind of... broken. So if I like replace these with core wood, will that work? Yeah, I really hope this would be enough to support it. I don't know if I even have enough core wood. I don't think I have that much at all. I think I have like 7 or something. That's fine wood. That's core wood, I think. Yeah, that's all I have. Water damage, sir. Every time it rains, a spot that doesn't covered will be damaged. Oh! So it's not necessarily because it's got too much weight on it. It's because it's been out in the rain. The problem is there was a lot of stuff like up the top, like the walls and stuff that had gotten that. Does that mean that maybe this roof isn't actually going to cover things properly? Because maybe these top sections will get water damaged? Does it need to overhang a bit more? Because this stuff might just get water damage anyway. I think the thatch was also damaged as well though. It wasn't on this side. No, I think it's just this other stuff. I don't think it's the thatch that's damaged. Did you notice spot that properly covered are not damaged? Yeah, I mean, it looks like... Well, I don't know if I've repaired them all or not. I don't know. I wasn't paying close enough attention to it. Okay, there we go. Let's do the roof. Let's just do the roof and let's see what happens. My hammer's about to bust though. God damn it. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to... I don't know if it'll support this last part. Can I change that snap? There we go. No! Don't fall suddenly! There. And there. This is precarious. Can I do one of these here? No, I don't think so. Oh, well, it'd be the wrong one that I was using anyway. Oh, you know what? That actually doesn't look terrible. It's gonna be a little bit weird, but Come on. Can I get a different snap on that, maybe? I think it might be there. I think that might be the spot. Don't slide down. Sorry, I'll read chat in a second. I'm just hyper focusing right now, trying to get this part how I want it. Okay, that's not bad. I think that'll be fine. Roofing will negate the water damage, but sadly there is part that you will have to repair over time. Yeah, I think the way that I've done it might not actually cover all of it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Alright, let's get these side parts in. This is the problem with like massively overcomplicating things. What if I do like there? I won't do that just yet. Change the snap maybe. There we go. If I go like that. There's gonna be like a little bit of kind of overlapping weirdness, but I think it'll all come out in the wash. I think this whole inner layer here actually is pointless. I think I'm gonna have to redo it to be over the top. Overlapping is literally how thatched roofs works. Yeah, that's true. It's more so the fact that you've got like these corner pieces. And I'm not really using those. Oh, yeah, see that wasn't like attached to anything. I don't think that's attached to anything really. There. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like extra overlap stuff. Oh, did I never put one down here at all? What if I do that? No, that's not right. Is there like a corner piece I can put in there? Is that the right angle there? Okay, I'll leave it like that for now. So I'll have to like go in and fix these other corners. Oh god, it's so hard to see. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of all of these kind of inner thatch ones. So how did I do it? I went from Kind of snapped underneath there. God, I can't see a thing. Alright, so we'll get this right. Yeah, so I think we did like snapping bottom. Is that actually what I ended up doing? I think that will achieve the goal I'm looking for. Like that. I think that's right. It's very hard to see, especially because of how dark it is. But I think we're going okay. And then if we change this to snapping top, I'm in the way, so go there, 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 and then down there. Maybe if we have like wait, what? Why is it like that? There, like that. Can I? Ooh, I don't mind that actually. Can I put like, I can't put anything in there, but I don't mind the little spike there. Also, I can just run up onto the roof now. So now I don't need the scaffolding. This is starting to look slightly Japanese. It is, isn't it? It kind of is. And you know what? I'm fine with that. I love feudal Japanese architecture. It's so... I just love the style of it. Did I do that right? Yeah, I think so. Snapping bottom. It does seem a bit messy up here, but I'll fix all that later. I want to get the outside looking right first, and then I can come back and tweak any of this if it's not how I want it to look. Oh, my hammer broke. Yeah. That's right, I have it. Oh, crafting station needs a roof. Okay. That's just for extension. That's not for actually repairing stuff. There we go. Alright, I can climb up here. You'll never look at it from that angle again soon. Yeah, that's true enough. I won't be seeing it from the top. Well, I mean, eventually I will, actually, when I do the Spire to God. But that won't be for quite some time. Oh, I've just realized I'm, like, really needing some snack. Oh, I literally can't make the jump. Oh, now I can. Okay. Break that. Alright. And now... Oh, don't do that to me. Okay, there. Get over to this part. We go there. We go there. And then we switch the snapping. I think this is gonna work perfectly. Yeah, just there. Yeah, I think definitely the approach of just snapping it at the bottom to the beams that I created around the sides, around this bottom section here, was the way to go. I just broke something there that wasn't... Wait, did I? I can't see anything. I think I broke something that I wasn't supposed to. But it's impossible to tell. Nope. Don't fall down. God, it's also really foggy. It's super dark and just incredibly foggy. And I'm trying to build the roof of a house. Or a warehouse. It turns into a wolf during the full moon. That's not true. That's not what a warehouse is. Wrong kind of ware. That'd be cool though. Oh, you bastard! I was just about to be done as well. Okay, well, may as well take this opportunity. Oh, I'm out of wood. Oh no, it's just out of range of the chest that I have. God, I cannot see a damn thing. Pull the torch out. Hasn't really helped, and I can't use this while that's out. I might be able to do this last part from inside. Maybe. Alright, I should be able to put some torches in here now. This is looking sick from the inside. Actually looks amazing from the inside. Just get some torches in while I'm down here. Maybe sleep. Yeah, I should do. I should do. I just get on a roll and then I don't want to stop.
As intended.
Yep. I designed it this way. Oh my goodness, it actually looks sick. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, we should go sleep. We could probably sleep now. We might be able to actually see something in the morning. Time to make some central chesting? Yeah, well this is supposed to be the warehouse, so I need to actually put some chests in the warehouse. The one I've put in was just slapped down haphazardly, but there's probably gonna be a whole bunch. It's still foggy as hell. It's probably gonna be like a bunch around this center staircase and on the side walls and stuff like that. So there's still some gaps up there, but it looks like those gaps are consistent around there. Also, I found the thing that I accidentally removed before. It was this. If I can get there. Fixed. Bam. You love to see it. Okay. So I just need to do the thatching. The thatching on this part. There. And then here. And then I need to do those little diagonals. That's the wrong one, I think. Oh, actually, no. No, that is right. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it really does add like a Japanese vibe to it. And I am totally here for it. I'm gonna have to go and grab some wood out manually because I can't reach. Wait, how much is that? No, wrong one. Put that one back. There we go. That doesn't need to be there. Is there another one there? Yes. Okay, there we go. Now I can fill in those bits in a sec. Let me just do this part first. That moved. Why is that? There's like a spot there where it just kind of jumps up a little bit. I don't know what that's about. I got it in the end. Is that? That one might be slightly off, but yeah, it looks fine. So there's like 1 or 2 parts up there that don't look like they belong. Might have to tweak that. Let me just... Can I just get something so I can see? Alright, so there's a bit there. And there's... Yeah, it's not quite right. Is it that? Oh, you know what? I think this needs to be... can I get it to snap onto the other one? Yeah, I think that needs to go that way instead. Because they both come out that way. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm very poorly explaining what I'm doing. Those flat pieces on the end could be replaced by your corner piece. I know that was probably gibberish. What, as in these parts? Like those? Do you reckon those could be? Or do you mean at the very bottom there? These parts? Do you reckon they could be replaced with the corner? This one? Like that? Yeah, I think that actually works, you know? Swing it round. Where's the connection spot? There. Yeah, I think that works. Actually, I'm not sure if that's quite right there. There we go. It needed to go one more. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Keep like sliding down. Okay. Yeah, and that makes sense as well because it's right above those kind of pointy corner areas down the bottom as well. Now, I just need to figure out a way to cover up these gaps here. Okay, I'm kind of stuck. There we go. What if I use like a 26er? Oh yeah, this could be onto something. The problem is getting the snap. It might be something that I just place manually, just like that. I think that might be it. I don't know how I managed to do it on that other one. Oh, there we go. Like that. Now there's just those corner pieces there. If this house was an IKEA kit, the instructions would be horrific. Don't know what you mean. This is as straightforward as it gets. What are you talking about? Easy peasy. What if I put... There's like slight gaps there that I'm trying to figure out how I cover. I think they're 26s. There? Yeah, there we go. There's so much overlap up here. Okay, there's a spot there somewhere. It's been a bit weird here. There! Boom! There is a tiny gap there, actually. I don't know. Why is there a tiny gap there? Have I put something in? Oh, you know what? I think this is slightly wrong. Nope, not that one. Different snap. Wait, was this the... Which one was it? Was it 45 or was it... Maybe it was the 45. God, it's so hard to get this in here now. How did I get this in here the first time? I should not have removed it. Oh! There. No, there's still a gap there now. One of these isn't... Maybe it's this piece. There's like a piece of this jigsaw that... Ugh, is not connected properly. I mean, I think it has to be there, but then that's not right. Is that supposed to be... I don't know what I've done here. You have 19 roof corners. You have 31 roof edges. How are they all prime numbers? How is this possible? How have you done this? I don't know. I think it's right. Actually, I have another plan you could do. Just delete the entire top part and turn it into a middle section for central heating. No. And the entire bottom part. Can you just remove the snap entirely? Just one? It's fine. Everything is fine, okay? Don't worry about it. No, I think this is right. It's just that piece there that's kind of slightly askew, though. Ugh. I think maybe it's just snapped to the wrong part. Like if I snap it there? Yeah, okay. That was like protruding more than the other side as well, so I was a bit confused. I think that's it. I think we've sorted it. I think we've solved the mystery of the Japanese Valheim roof. There's like a little bit there. Maybe that needs to have like a little corner piece on it as well. Oh, it looks different on this side. 45? Okay, hold on. Okay, let's move. There? No, because that's snapping to that other one. We need it in the middle. Like, there. And then we'll do the same on the other side. The complexity in this roof alone is just nonsense. Alright, then we just kind of jam that in there. There we go. Now, the one thing I'm kind of unsure about is these parts. Because I kind of want them to connect into there, if that makes sense. Because it doesn't look right like that. But can I put this piece in here? Because I can do that, but it doesn't... Does that look right? It's kind of what it already was. A little bit more recessed though. Such a shame it'll all fall down in the first storm. It better not. I'm gonna be so annoyed if it falls down. Is there storms in this game? Will this genuinely get like knocked down? The longer bit looks cute. I don't know, it doesn't quite look right to me. This is almost right, but something needs to go there. I make stuff up. Oh, thank God. You know, unironically, I think it looks fine. I think it actually looks alright. How has this happened? I don't know, I think I like the look of it without the extra part more than I do. I don't like that part as much. But at the same time, it does look like it needs something there, but I don't think that extension part is the part we need. What else could I put there? What about, like, is there any beams we could put in here? No. About just, like, normal beams. I can do that, but that doesn't really... It kind of needs to come out a little bit. Because for the type of roof it is, looks... Like, look at Beyonce, the top of her roof is the same. Yeah. Little Beyonce, big Beyonce. It literally does look like a giant beehive next to a smaller beehive. Yeah, look, I think that's fine. It's just for some reason it's I feel like there should be something else there. No, I think that's it. No, I'm happy with that. I'll just keep tweaking if I don't stop, and then it will never be finished. So there we go, that's the warehouse. Let's look at it from on top of here. Yeah, no, I like that actually. Whoa! Oh man, it's starting to look pretty good. We've got our little shack over here, just a humble abode. We've got the dining hall with the big long table. We've got what will be the warehouse when we properly put some, I'll think of the word eventually. When we properly put some chests in it, and then we've got the main house. Ow! Gee, I almost died then from that. Part of me still thinks that this one looks the best. Just like the ramshackle nature of it, I really like. The intricacy of this one is great. And once you go inside, the inside of this looks sick. I really like the inside. And hopefully it all stays up. Hopefully nothing falls down or breaks. But yeah, once I like fill this with chests as well, this is gonna be even better because it's gonna have a more of a use to it. Can I get that? There we go. Fix the walls up a bit. The walls? These aren't walls. The floors. Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah, nice. Oh, I could just look at this. This is like, I'm genuinely actually proud of this. This actually, I usually do stuff that just looks stupid as hell, and this actually looks sick. There's like a slight gap here, but if I try and pick it apart to find out why it's like that, then I will have to replace the whole roof. Oh, I think it's... Actually, I think I can see why it is. Dare I? Do it. Change the snapping to the bottom. On the other side. What? Bottom one. There we go. I want it on this side. Can't get the spot right. Maybe that just is it. I'll try it from the outside. Maybe that part's just a little bit different. Can I can't. Oh, I can get up there now. Wait, where did I remove it from? Oh, here. Stop sliding. Lovely little community of one. Me, myself, and I. Hey, this little community of one needs a nice place to lay their weary head. No, stop it. Oh, that's it. I don't know that I changed anything there. I think it's exactly the same as it was. I'm not going to keep looking at it, otherwise I'm just going to keep finding things to tweak. This one looks better from inside. You know the ground wall, there are less than 45 errors. That's fine. Just don't look at it. Yeah, no, the inside looks so good. I still think that, like, the outside still looks great, but you can kind of tell a little bit of the extra clipping up there is not as perfect. But then you go inside and just like all the beams and everything looks so good. Alright, let's go inside. Let's take a nap and let's wrap things up. Some of those messages were 3 to 10 minutes apart from each other. You're correct, yes. I was focused on trying to find the tiny hole in the roof that didn't matter. This is the way of things. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of wood on me. Let me just put that in this chest. And when I eventually get a chance, I will actually put a proper storage setup in here. But for now, that's all she wrote. Happy with that. There we go. Oh, I really enjoyed this game.
We did it!
We did. I knew I would, but it's nice to actually get into it and do some fun build stuff. This is probably going to be like the one thing that I'm going to make that's actually going to look good. And then we'll probably go back to just building monstrosities. Because even the center spire that I want to do, especially because I've made the rest of it actually look semi-decent, I'm kind of going to want that center spire to look alright as well. So it's going to be a big investment. The problem with making it look good is that it takes longer. Because just building, you know, the staircase to the top of the world in Grounded, or, you know, giant tower in Subnautica or whatever, the only goal was maximum height. It didn't matter how it was accomplished. But now, because I actually want to make it look a little bit, like look okay, it's it'll take a little bit longer, but I think it looks great. That's great, isn't it? Beautiful monstrosities. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. It's good fun. Even if it's, excuse me, even if it's, you know, a little bit quieter. I mean, I say that, it's not really any quieter than Subnautica was. I think when you do these much kind of larger scope things, people are like really interested to see the start and the finish, but they very rarely stick through the middle of it. So it ends up being just kind of, as long as it's fun, you know, as long as the satisfaction is there, that's what'll keep it going. Hey Rubber Ducks, welcome back. How much did you raise today? Unfortunately, so far, none. But we had a great time building a ridiculously overcomplicated warehouse that looks more Japanese than Viking. And the inside looks incredible. Sleep, young man? Don't you tell me what to do. This, Subnautica, No Man's Sky, Grounded, they're all the same game. They definitely got a lot of similar vibes to them. I wanted to do the forest as well, because I think we could have made something truly interesting in that game too, but it just didn't run. Damn it, I missed it. Well, you're gonna have to watch it back now. Unfortunately, only in his pants today. Yeah, plenty of rising down there. Wait, what? We'll have to rewind the VOD. Yeah, it was a big old build. We did a nice little house with a chimney and just a bedroom and like a dining area with a little cooking spot and the chimney stack, and then 2-story warehouse. And that was pretty much the most of what we did. Other than that, we just kind of gathered resources to make it happen. Next time I might like aim to try and get the bronze pickaxe, because I do want to be able to make getting tin and copper and stuff quicker, but it was nice to do just a straight build. Pal World? Do the forest. I'm interested in seeing you against zombies. I also vote for Pal World. I would have loved to do the forest. I set it up. I started trying to get it working and everything. I tweaked and I troubleshooted for hours trying to get that game to run like anything other than complete ass, and it didn't. Like the way that the forest was running, I think it was Sons of the Forest that I was playing, not the Forest technically, but I wanted to play Sons of the Forest, not the Forest. The way that that was running was basically how Subnautica was running by the end after we'd built an 8,000 meter tower. Like that's how it was running at the start before I'd even done anything. So there's just no way it was ever going to work. Maybe even 7 Days to Die. Yeah, people do like that game, don't they? That game brings in random people if you have its official integration. Yeah. The problem I have with like the integration stuff is that it definitely does bring in extra people with like any of the games that you can do like Twitch integration with. But unfortunately a large percentage of the people that it brings in are like specifically just there for the integration because they want to be the main character and they want to do their thing and they want to show you their thing. They don't actually care about you streaming it. You're just someone that happens to be doing the integration. So it's a little bit... I've kind of avoided it at the moment. Eventually we'll probably do some sort of integration like that with RimWorld, because I don't usually get many people in those streams anyway, so doing it just like kind of for regulars could be alright. Excuse me. Personally would prefer if he just alternated RimWorld and Zomboid. I enjoyed, like I did enjoy the few times that we played Zomboid. but I just don't have enough time and patience to invest the amount of time that I would need in to play that game to actually get good enough to yeah, really actually enjoy it and do like a proper playthrough of it. How does he know I only pop in to harass a streamer then go? I'm outside your window? I don't know. RimWorld integration may make you go crazy or angry. I think if I was doing the RimWorld integration, I would be kind of specifically expecting a certain type of playthrough. So I would be exasperated, but I wouldn't necessarily be as angry as what happens at the moment when it feels like I've just been ripped off. Even now, I feel like I've gotten a lot better at just being kind of like, what is happening, but not actually angry. So I think it'll be fine. So my channel? Wait, do you do RimWorld and Zomboid? Is that what you do at the moment? I mean, I think that's that's why I think alternate every time you finish a RimWorld run, you do a week of Zomboid. Oh, you mean like alternate just the RimWorld slot between RimWorld and Zomboid? Yeah, I don't think I could get in the right headspace for getting good enough at Zomboid to properly get into it in the way that people would enjoy watching and I would enjoy playing. Zomboid has a steep early learning curve. I'm just getting over it. Yeah, I've seen people play it and like it's solid, and I've definitely had fun when we've done like a few kind of short silly runs. We had a run where we were Jason, and we had a few things that, you know, we did a few streams where we went through like 3 or 4 characters in the one stream. And I think I'd want to be able to get through, like I'd want to do a persistent run where I got through the first day and then we just continued, and eventually, you know, it actually went somewhere rather than just I die in the first stream. Okay, so for now the votes are Palworld, Zomboid, 7 Days to Die, CK3, I Will Seduce Every Wife Challenge, Make Everyone Your Bastard, ignore that many people tried that already. I think the most likely out of those is probably 7 Days to Die? I don't know much about that game, to be fair. Because Zomboid and CK3 I've tried before, and they're games that I would really like to be able to be good at and get into and enjoy, but I haven't been able to so far, and investing the time is kind of the issue. And not that I didn't enjoy them when I played them, but it's hard to explain. I watched 148 hours of you this year, by the way. How many? I think I've streamed about 400 and something hours, so, you know, that's like a fair chunk of that. Appreciate you being here, man. Make Zomboid easier if you want. Yeah. But then you run into the problem of the people that want to watch a game like that kind of look down their noses at people playing it, like making it easier. Not always, but I don't know. Maybe we could work back up to it at some stage. I'm not against playing it. I just feel like there's other things that I kind of want to focus on at the moment. There's also Core Keeper. I vote for Core Keeper. That's my vote. I mean, that's another one that could be on the list. I'm still kind of working through a few things what I want to have as options, especially for this like Friday, Saturday slot at the moment. Ah, exactly. And that's one that could be in there. I'd be okay with watching an easy or overpowered Zomboid run if it means you enjoy playing. Yeah. I mean, and that's almost kind of what I've done with RimWorlds. I wouldn't say that the stuff I've got on is overpowered, but I would say that some people would see it as a bit overpowered, and I've kind of working my way into harder difficulties from that, and that has been really good for RimWorld for me. And now I'm just like, I'm locked in with that game, and I just thoroughly enjoy it even when things go wrong. I played CK2 and loved it, and CK3 just doesn't quite hit the same for me, but nobody watches CK2. Yeah, CK3 is the big one. It's weird when that happens as well, because they're fundamentally very similar games, but yeah. Screw their noses. Take their noses. Found people like to watch noobs play easy Zomboid? Yeah? Okay. I guess I haven't really delved that much into it, so I don't know. If you know Zomboid, you know why it needs an easier mode. I guess it just depends who you get. We've got ads. I'm gonna wait for the ads to finish, and then I'll go through chat, and then when we get to the bottom of the chat, I'll try and wrap up, because it is midnight.
Sure as well. He welcomes all heroes to his kingly hall, if we could but reach it.
45 seconds on the ads.
There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Maybe she's already dead.
We can only hope. Oh, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Come on. Let's do it. Come on, Bezos. You can do it. Get out of here. 15 seconds. We're almost here. Come on now. 8 seconds. Don't we all love ads? No. Nobody love ads. Okay, we're back. Now, back to where I was up in chat. Run and gun is the only thing I cringe at for being too easy. I understand kind of why people think that run and gun is a bit too easy, but like I said before, there is like, it's not one way. It does kind of like trivialize melee to a certain extent, but especially in the playthrough that I've been doing, most of what I'm using is like stationary gun emplacements anyway, so it's not changing a huge amount with that as it is. But they use running gun as much as my characters do. Speaking of RimWorld, I would like to see you do WASDed mode with a laser Gatling gun. Part of me wants to do like a full WASDed playthrough where we have like actual proper like power armor and ridiculously overpowered weapons, and we just hotline Miami the whole thing and just go through everywhere with just one super soldier dude. I think that would be interesting. I don't know how it would work, but it'd be interesting. I don't really watch too much Zomboid on my own, so I don't know, is the community very backseaty? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think some of the people that I had in felt like it was very kind of, oh, you're not very good at this game. But I think most of them were fine, but I don't know. We'll have to try it again at some stage, probably. Is that where you... I have not seen Fake Down. Is that where you pretend to be dead so manhunter animals don't attack you? Oh, so you're responding to rubber ducks. I'm not sure what that is. I like the turrets mod he is using because eventually the game becomes BS, 300 plus raiders, and you can't fight them off and just die. When am I supposed to be successful? Yeah, the turrets mod has been like, I know that one is like a little bit BS, but I'm just like, I want to be able to put the turrets that I would normally build just on a wall, just so, because otherwise it just doesn't quite work logistically very well, and it's just kind of annoying. And like, yeah, it's kind of OP, but I never cease to be satisfied when a bunch of tribals run into the kill box with all these wall-mounted turrets and just get shredded. I don't care how OP it is or isn't, it's just fun. Getting a little squad of space marines and marine armor with charge rifles is fun. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten that far. I've gotten like marine armor, but well, and some charge rifles to be fair, but can't you get like proper power armor or something as well? Sorry for the excessive swearing, RimWorld gets me angry. I think it gets a lot of people angry. It's man, you get trolled. You get trolled pretty hard in that game. Turrets used to be way more OP. They got nerfed. Yeah, I only ever played it in like really early access, and then I played it like what, the start of this year kind of thing. So that's kind of, I didn't live through the great nerf. But yeah, like, and especially one of the main reasons that I felt that way about turrets as well is because like you've got the just, you know, your little mini turrets which kind of do bugger all, and then you get like the autocannon turrets which are like pretty ace, but they are only repaired by the reinforced barrels which you can't make. You have to buy them from traders and they're really expensive and not very common. So autocannons as defenses is basically just out of the question. So that's why I ended up having the spike trap maze for the start of it, and then at the end I ended up getting the autocannons because I made it so that I could create, like I had the craft anything mod so that I could make reinforced barrels. Randy gets Randy sometimes. Man, I don't know if you were here for the last, like the 2 streams before the finale of the RimWorld Odyssey playthrough we were playing, but in those 2 streams alone we lost 10 people. He was going off. Love gate relationship with RimWorld? Hate, not gate. You love the gate relationship. You open the gate and then you close the gate because you are a gatekeeper. What? It happened really soon after I started playing. Oh, the great nerf. Sag. I don't mind like if they're a little bit nerfed, but the thing that was annoying to me was the fact that to fix them, like to, not even to fix them actually, to essentially rearm them, you needed something that you couldn't make. And I hate that. I think that's really dumb. I still think it's rigged that I got murdered. It was. No, if you think it's rigged that you got murdered, think how sheep he feels. His character went wild. And there was a way, like, you could tame them, and there was a way to fix it. But I just put him down. I couldn't be bothered dealing with it. My last colony died because I was at a point where only 2 guys could do medical, and both of them went catatonic and they starved to death because nobody could feed them. Oh my, yeah, that sounds exactly like, yeah. It feels like I lived that playthrough. Not exactly that, but that exact kind of situation, the amount of times. The cock-up cascade is real. It's just like one you've got like 2 or 3 people who are incapable of caring. So you've only got like a couple people who can actually heal everyone. And then Randy strikes with malaria and somehow only targets the people that are capable of doing the medical stuff. And then they die, and now you've got no one who can fix anything, any of the people. And so it's just like, okay, well, I guess that's GG then. It's rough. Yes, but his was a lost cause. He was a lost cause. He is a lost cause. Got him. Didn't JustWrightGaming have a run like that? 4 patients died because feeding people is somehow a doctor job. Oh my god. I installed that like nurse mod. I don't know if... I feel like it helped. But yeah. Oh, that pissed me off so bad where like nobody was feeding anyone because apparently you have to have a medical license to be able to feed someone a home-cooked dinner. Or sorry, a TV dinner. I'm like, what kind of backwards nonsense is that? Anyway, you guys caught me rambling. How dare you? Got me chatting too much. This is not a just chatting stream. We haven't done one of those in ages. I need to go to bed. I enjoyed the chat, but I do need to go to bed. So I'm going to quickly run through the schedule, and then we're done. So tomorrow there is no stream. Sunday, technically today, no stream, as per usual. Monday I will be playing, I think I said I was gonna play Wild Bastards? Is that what it was called? Let me check what it was called. Yeah, Wild Bastards. It's a, I want to say sci-fi cowboy FPS game? Question mark? That's in the Jingle Jam collection, which is why I'm going to be playing it. It's one of the games that is in the collection available to be able to get for the £35 donation, along with a bunch of other ones. But I'm going to be giving that a try, just doing a quick romp through that. Should be fun. Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be starting our brand new RimWorld playthrough, which I'm excited for. It's medieval, it's royalty playthrough, it's animals as weapons, it's... oh, excuse me. It's gonna be interesting. There's a bunch of different mods in there that should make it something that should be fun to do. I think we can actually command the animals to some extent. I don't know how it's gonna go. We might tweak things a little bit as we go the different mods around, but yeah, it's gonna be fun to do something polar opposite of what we've been doing with guns only, now going to like medieval. It should be fun. And then Thursday is a no stream day. Friday and Saturday will be some more Valheim. Continuing the village. Upgrading to my pickaxe a bit. Upgrading some stuff. Doing the things. Should be fun. The worst thing is that the warden can feed prisoners but not medical patients. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I didn't even... yeah, you're right. Oh, that's even... yeah, that is worse. That is so dumb. Like, why... it should be under basic. Being able to feed someone should be under the basic skill. There's no reason why another... like, one of the other colonists couldn't just feed someone. It's so stupid. Hey, Sexy Hydrate, you missed a Sexy Hydrate. Sexy Hydration required! So what you're telling me is no Sexy Hydration. Yeah, sorry, I did see it a while ago, but then you got me chatting, and I forgot about it, and then it was late. Let's do it, and then let's go. You're welcome. Alright, I'm gonna get to the bottom of the chat and then I'm going. Wild Bastards, the story of Sheepy. Well, he's a dead bastard now. Does not fit with your style or personality, but you could try the Bunny Bakery game. No idea what that is. It's not in the collection though, so the Monday is a game from the collection. Well, it makes sense. A patient can't move and a prisoner can. But why does that make a difference to if the other person can feed them? Anyone should be able to feed them. If you can feed yourself, you can feed someone else. Yeah, exactly. The patient is usually passed out and can't move themselves, but they don't need to move because the other person is going to them and feeding them. They're not coming to the person who needs to feed them. So someone with medical knowledge should be needed to feed them. I disagree. If the person is specifically like catatonic or like specifically in some kind of medical induced state, then maybe. But 90% of the time it was just that they needed feeding and they didn't have access to be able to get up and walk out to get the food themselves because they were like malnutrition or something. You don't need someone with a medical license to feed someone who's got malnutrition. They just need to have food. And it really annoys me. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll catch you all on Monday for some Wild Bastards. Otherwise, next week...
By a bold stroke, you bested me, friend.
Damn right. I'm better than you. Otherwise, next week, more Valheim.
Asshole!
Stop! Bye! Bye!